Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is JC and I am a plushie collector. Today I'm going to share my entirely thrifted Jellycat collection. So I do have more than this. I have ones that I've bought at retail. I have Jellycats that I've gotten as gifts. But in this video I'm strictly going to be sharing the ones that I've thrifted over the years. I started collecting about 2 years ago now. I started in July of 2024, and yeah, I've amassed quite a bit of thrifted Jellycats, so I'm excited to share them with you. I'm going to tell you their official Jellycat name, the name that I have given them, and then I'll tell you like where they're from, how much I paid for them. So let's get right into it. I am going to include everything that I've gotten secondhand, so not just things I found in the thrift store, but also ones that I've gotten on eBay or Facebook Marketplace, and I'm going to go in the order in which I obtained them. So my very first secondhand purchase was this little guy here. This is the small bashful raccoon. I got him from Mercari, and he was shipped to me from Macedonia, Illinois. I paid $19 for him, which I feel like is a freaking steal. He's kind of hard to get now. I haven't looked at his current prices, but I think he goes for a lot. And I named him Atticus. This one has a very special place in my heart. This is the first Jellycat that I actually thrifted at a thrift store. I got this from Goodwill. This is Bruno Boxer. I believe he came out in 2020, if I'm remembering correctly, and I just love this style. It's like this suede material, and he's like a really heavyweight beanie type of plush. So cute. I love his floppy little head. Oh my gosh, so cute. So yeah, I got this at Goodwill. I couldn't believe it. He was only $2. And I looked him up on eBay right away afterward, and oh, he goes for a lot more than $2, let me say. I want to say it was like around $100 or something. So what a find. You're just so adorable. Oh my gosh. I named him Birdie, like from Harry Potter. Birdie Bean. Birdies, every flavored bean. What the heck are those candies called? You know what I mean, Birdie. What a cute little name for a cute little pup. Another one that I bought online. This is the small bashful fern bunny. I got him on eBay, and he's from Jameson, Pennsylvania. So he flew over here from the East Coast, and I looked up all the different bunnies in all the different colors, and I just fell in love with the little fern bunny. I just think it's the cutest shade of green, and it's so adorable. It did come with the paper tag attached and everything, but I took it off, and I kind of regret that now. I know he's worth a lot of money too. I did save the tag, so at least I still have it, but I paid $40 for this little guy, so kind of a lot, but I really wanted him. I'm sure he's gone up in value at this point, and I named him 괂ᴘᴘ, V-A-R-E-N, 괂ᴘᴘ. Probably one of my best thrift finds ever in my life. This is Large Perry Polar Bear. I got him at a Goodwill. I only paid $2.25 for him. $2.25. Isn't that freaking crazy? I saw him the very same day, like after I picked him up at Goodwill, I went to a retail shop and I found this exact one there at retail price. I can't remember how much it was. I want to say it was like $40 to $50 or somewhere in that range. But I was like, wow, I really lucked out. He's in like perfect, pristine condition. Didn't even look well loved at all. I mean, his fur is so soft. I love him so much. I named him Norway. What a steal of a deal. He's wearing this cute little spooky bandana because he sits over with my spooky collection. This was a pretty crazy find too. This is ꞉ᴱ Hedgehog. I got her at a like a little baby and toddler consignment shop. So they mostly sell clothes, but they have toys as well. I love that shop because they price them super well. I only paid 20 cents. 20 cents for ꞉ᴱ Hedgehog. I named her Gigi, so close to her original name, but I just thought Gigi was a little bit cuter. And yeah, I love having her as part of my woodland creature collection. This is another one of my favorite finds of all freaking time. 괳ᴜᴘᴘᴏʀᴛ donkey. Look how adorable. He is so cute. I love this little face. I fell in love with the 괳ᴜᴘᴘᴏᴛ line after I discovered him because, I mean, oh my gosh, have you ever seen anything so cute in your whole life? I got him at Goodwill. He was only $2. Goodwill did not know what Jellycats were, let me tell you. I feel like they're catching on because I rarely find Jellycats at Goodwill anymore. They're probably putting them on their auction site at this point. But yeah, this is Jack. I named him Jack, and he's my $2 steal of a deal. He goes for quite a bit on eBay as well. So because I fell in love with the 괳ᴜᴘᴘs, I had to have the fox. I got this little guy on eBay. This is 괳ᴜᴘᴘ fox. I paid $42 for him, so I kind of had to pay up for him. Like I said, I'm sure the value has gone up by now. I got him in like summer of 2024, so yeah, I paid $42. I named him Morty because I just thought that was fitting. He is wearing a little like fluffy, this is like a scrunchie that I got at TJ Maxx. So I just thought he looked cute with that like extra poof of fur. But yeah, what an adorable line. These are just some of my absolute favorites in my collection. Alright, so you saw Bruno, who I named Birdie. This is Fido French Bulldog. I wanted to complete my puppy collection because I loved Bruno so much, and I realized that there were 2 others in the line. So I got him on eBay. He flew to me from Tucson, Arizona. Or is it Tucson? Tucson, Arizona? Oh my gosh, why can't I remember the pronunciation of that? I used to work for a travel company, so you would think I would remember how to pronounce cities, but it's been a while. So I named him Burke, and I paid $18 for him, so I feel like that's pretty good price. I don't know what he retailed at, but I'm guessing it was probably around there, maybe a little bit more. So yeah, this is Burke. And then to complete the collection, I got Pablo Pug. Look how cute he is. I got him on eBay as well. He flew to me from Conway, Arkansas, and I paid a bit more for this one. He was $40, and I named him Borgin. How cute. Borgin and Burke. And Birdie is over there. This is the first Jellycat that I found at the Goodwill bins, or the Goodwill outlet. So I got this for about 50 cents. They charge you by the pound. This is Bashful Red Panda. He is so adorable. He's in like pristine condition. Looks absolutely brand new, but just didn't have the paper tag. So I was so like unbelievably excited when I found this. This was one that I had been wanting, but I didn't want to pay full price for it. So getting it for 50 cents, like that was like one of the best days of my life. I named him Lex. Next up we have a small Truffles Highland cow. I got this one from a regular Goodwill store, and he was $2. I kept his name because I just thought it was so perfect and fitting, so I named him Truffles. So that is Truffles. He hangs out in my little farm animal collection. Another Goodwill find right here. This is Kylie Kangaroo. I think she's supposed to have a little baby Joey in her pouch, but she was missing that. But beggars can't be choosers. I picked her up anyway. She was $3, and I decided to name her Ari. Here is the medium Bashful Panda. I got her from Goodwill. I paid $2 for her. She's a little bit more well-loved, as you can see, but still, this is one that I really wanted, so I was super excited, and I put this cute little spooky black cat scrunchie on her, just to kind of dress her up a little bit, and I named her Paisley. This is one that I didn't even know existed, so I was quite shocked when I found it. It is called Charmed Dylan Dragon. and I got her at Goodwill. I paid $5 for this one. They were charging a little bit more for this one. And I named her Ira. What a cute little dragon. Totally different style dragon than what they're doing nowadays. So that's pretty unique. Okay, this is the only one in my collection where I honestly don't know if this is a fake or not. It just feels different. Like, I can't even describe it. Like, it's not as soft, and it's very, like, super well stuffed compared to the rest of them. Like, he's almost hard. But here's the tag. I mean, it looks like a real Jellycat tag, in my opinion. So I don't know, I'm confused on this one, but I got it at Goodwill. This is, from what I could tell from my searches, Bashful White Elephant. I mean, I did find others like it on eBay. It doesn't feel like a Jellycat to me, so I just don't know. But I paid $2 for her, and I named her Opal. So if you have any information on this one, definitely leave a comment down below. This is another one of my favorite finds from the Goodwill bins. This is Medium Bashful Badger. I was so ecstatic when I found this. I think it's so cute. Of course, it goes perfectly with my woodland animal collection, and the badger kind of tends to be a mascot for the state I live in, which is Wisconsin. So how cool to find the little bashful badger. So I paid about 50 cents. Again, they price it by the pound, so I'm guessing with the weight it's about 50 cents that I paid for this one. I decided to name him Zebulon. This one was on my ISO list. It was like a dream Jellycat that I never thought I would own because it kind of goes for like insane prices. The small bashful otter. I actually got this on Facebook Marketplace. The owner lived in Minneapolis, Minnesota, so kind of far from me. I had them ship it to me. So with shipping and everything, I paid $55 for her. So that was actually a steal of a deal compared to what she normally goes for. She's in really good condition. She did not have her paper tag, but that's okay with me. I named her Pebbles. This is definitely an older Jellycat. This is 괳ᴜᴘᴏᴛ, I believe. I found this at a St. Vincent de Paul, and I only paid $1 for this little cow, and I decided to name her Bell Bell. This was a pretty crazy find too. This is Squiggle Puppy. Squiggle Puppy goes for around like $100 on eBay, so a pretty crazy find. I only paid 50 cents for this little guy. 50 cents! And I got him at the church thrift store. That's one of my favorite thrift stores because their prices are amazing. So I named him Rufus. Here's another one that I got off Facebook Marketplace. This is Mortimer Fox. Kind of like in the style of Bartholomew Bear with like the squiggly fur. So I never thought I'd own this one because it was going for crazy prices secondhand. This one does still have the paper tag, so I'll give you a look here at that if it'll focus. I am Mortimer Fox. So I paid $44 for him. That's with shipping and everything, and I named him Brooks. Cute little addition to my fox collection. Another crazy Goodwill bins find. Maybe you remember the video where I actually found this. Probably a lot of these were in videos where I actually discovered them at the thrift store, since that's mainly what I do on my channel is the thrifting videos. But this is Bashful Red Fox. This is like the older style. There is like a newer style Bashful Red Fox, but I actually like this one more. So I was so excited to find this one at the Goodwill bins. So he was about 50 cents, and I named him Berlin. I also found this one at the church thrift store. This is Wee Owl. So he was only 35 cents. That is crazy. I wanted this one. This one was on my wish list. So for 35 cents, oh my gosh, what a day that was. I named him Oliver. I found this one on my birthday, so it was an amazing birthday gift to me. This is Original Bashful Cream Bunny. This was at that baby toddler consignment shop that I mentioned before. Still has the paper tag and everything. How exciting. She was only 95 cents. So what a steal, 95 cents for an adorable bashful bunny with the tag. I named her Nala. This is one I never expected to find. This is Festive Folly Candy Cane. I got this one at the church thrift store, so she was only 20 cents. 20 cents. Can you believe it? This one goes for a lot more than that online, and I love putting this one out for Christmas. I very rarely find amusables, I'm realizing. It's usually the animals that I find. Here's another Goodwill bins find. This is Cocoa Bear. I only paid about 40 cents. This one's a little bit lighter. I think around 40 cents for this one. And yeah, I named him Toffee. Matches the color of his fur, Toffee. How cute. Another bashful. This is Medium Bashful Pig. I got this one at Goodwill. She was only $3. $3 for the little bashful pig, and I named her Cupcake. Another Goodwill outlet find, or Goodwill bins find right here. This is Small Bashful Marty Moose. This was another one on my wish list, so I was very excited to find this one. He was about 30-40 cents, somewhere around there, and I named him Xander. How cute, he's so soft. And here is my very most recent find. This was also from the Goodwill bins, and I found this one back in the beginning of April 2026. So it's been a while since I found a Jellycat, but this was the last one I found. This is Medium Bashful Calf, and I named her Moo Moo. She was around 50 cents. So that's my collection. What do you think? Which one was your favorite? Have you thrifted very many Jellycats? Let me know in a comment down below, and I will see you again in another thrifting video very soon. Bye!